Guys, first off, congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This can be for either of you. It just seems that so many times this year these games have gotten close late, and then the other team has made the basket or they've made the play. Tonight it was you guys. What does that kind of do for your confidence in these late game situations? Proving to yourselves that you can grind out one of these wins.
You got that?
Okay, I mean, we're working every day to, everybody know that, we just have to learn how to close the games, and somebody has to step up. And every day in practice, we are working on close game situations. So, I think we're getting there. We just need to get, more comfortable, especially at the end of the game. And I think today we did a great job to close the game, especially, after a tough loss against Stanford.
Did someone in those last 3-4 minutes, Andrej, you hit 3 to make it 7. They close it back down to 2. And then you guys kind of pull away. Then did someone kind of step up in the huddle and say, hey, we're not losing this game. Let's go finish this off. Let's make a shot. Or was it just kind of a cohesive effort?
Everybody on the team, also the coaches, also the bench. I think everybody in the gym knew that we, have to step up and just close the game.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, we were fed up, man. It's been, 15 games close. They're all close, and we just keep, fumbling the ball on the court. Yeah, I just think we, like the coaches and the players, we decided this is not going to happen again. Came out, played the right way. That's what we have to do every time now.
FAU in particular had a pretty tough matchup. Andre Kelly's, he's a load down there, big body, strong, physical, but also quick. With no Deshaun and no Matt, you and Mo kind of had to battle against a pretty big body. How up to the challenge did you kind of feel? How much did you have to prepare for how much he was going to bang bodies rather than, go for the dunks and try and beat you with speed?
I would say this is not my first time playing Andrej Kelly. He is a really, really good post player. The key is just trying to front him. He's really big. And, just trying to get around him would be, an issue sometimes. But, just trying to get him out of the post is the main goal.
And then, Andrej, just overall for you, another really strong game. It just seems over the last month you've really kind of hit your stride, 16 points, some really critical threes, and then a big offensive rebound to set up Mike for that 3. When you kind of look at where you started last year or even the start of this year, do you just feel, how much more comfortable do you feel on the floor and not overthinking things and just letting the game kind of flow to you?
I think I'm getting there. I'm not still comfortable out on the court. I'm trying to be consistent every game. I can have games, bad games, without shooting threes, and then have a big game. So I'm trying to be consistent every game. Trying to bring energy from the bench, especially on defensive side, and then I'm confident shooting. So. Also last year I think I was confident, but this year more, yeah.
With the line.
FA for you, your coach had talked a few days ago about a front court would be a big thing because a sizable team obviously, and of course you guys were shorthanded coming into it without Deshaun and DeWolf. What was kind of the game plan, or how do you think you were able to counter Cal's size underneath, despite being shorthanded and guys put up a bunch of offensive rebounds too?
Trying to get someone like that over the board it is really hard. And like I said earlier, just the main key is just trying to get him out of the post. That's the main thing. Sit on him, trying to get him not able to catch the ball in the post. Just limit his catch. That would be a big thing for us because once he gets on the post and try to back us in, that would be a huge problem because he got a huge size.
Yeah, he's big. He's really big.
And he's a good post player. So
yeah.
You got to respect every player.
How much growth did you see out of Muhammad kind of in the past 2 games? Growth and maturity, I guess, just handling these 2 teams.
Muhammad is an awesome player, man. I just feel he needs to get way more confidence. He's an awesome talent. It's rare to see a player like that in the Pac-12. So I just feel like just having him, be more consistent and more confident in his game, that would boost and help us a lot.
And Andrej, do you feel like this game kind of fit into the team's wheelhouse in terms of? Seemed like a gritty one, defense, rebounding, taking care of the ball. Was that ever kind of brought up that that was your guys' kind of game?
Yeah, Coach Smith at halftime, he said, we have to be a tougher team if we want to win the game. And I think we were tougher team. We play hard in defense. We got some really good offensive rebounds. You know, on to the next one. Now we got Oregon and Oregon State. You know, huge game for us. You know, trying to build from this game for sure.
Yeah, you know, for both of you guys, obviously you guys have played a lot of close games this year, but this one, 11 ties, 11 lead changes. What's a game like that just kind of like for you guys as a player when neither team really is grabbing momentum for most of that game?
Yeah.
You're gonna get that.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get comfortable on the court. You know, like I said, everybody know that you know we have to learn how to close the games. Somebody has to step up, and game by game, we're getting. I think we're getting you know more comfortable, and you know we trust each other. Like after every you know play, we huddle and we talk like, oh let's do it. You know. I think now we know what we have to do, you know, to close the games.
Yeah, and then Andrej, for you, I mean, you obviously had a good game. That second half, you come off the bench after Muhammad gets that foul. You immediately hit a three, and then a couple minutes later, you got another one. I guess what was kind of clicking for you in that stretch, and just as the game as a whole for you today?
I mean, just be confident. That's the key. You know, as a shooter, you have to be you know confident to shoot the ball every time. You know, I'm trying to. I think I'm confident, but like I need you know a long way to go. You know, to become you know a great shooter.